Hey guys, we got Wesley here today. We're just going to do a quick video about kind of depreciation and business expenses, something that we've had some questions about, and coming to the end of the year here, just giving people opportunity to maybe offset some of your income or, just something. I'll do a little disclaimer, maybe Wesley can add to it, but we are not tax accountants or professionals, so definitely consult your tax accountant or professional on any of these things that we're saying. But these are our understandings of this and how it could work for you potentially. Here you go, Wesley.
Yeah, absolutely. So just kind of a quick update, as where we are, I think we've got, maybe 5 or 6 lease purchases left this year that we could do. We could probably do another 7 or 8 guys in option three, and then we've opened up the 40K package just last week that we've already seen some traction with. So there's opportunity there, but we really wanted to discuss what that tax kind of situation looks like, how it plays out, being that it's end of the year. If people are looking to get into something, we know we have a lot of people that come in for some tax benefit as being that kind of second and third tier benefit of what we do. So, the way we interpret it, and as Eric said, we're not professionals, but we've seen this a lot. We're being told by multiple, people that they're already in stuff, how their accountants are wording and looking at a few things. And then just my experience from bonus depreciation and equipment on that side and what we've seen every year. So, somebody wanting to come in and let's just say do an option three where there's a package, fee up front. It's worded as a consulting fee type thing for the base fees. So that's just a straight expense. If you've got an LLC or if you're running it through one of your other businesses or something, you're able to expense that this year, being that it's not considered just an investment. It's a fee that's earned after a period of time. But obviously, if you go and you buy a truck, whether you're able to get that financing done before the end of the year this year, or you go out and you want to pay cash for a truck or 2 trucks, there's an 80% bonus depreciation this year. So if you buy, say, a $60,000 truck, 80% of that, which is $48,000, can immediately reduce your taxable income. Um, and again, if you're in that same package, there's another about 45,000 worth of expenses that goes with that. So you're looking at around, $93,000 that you could use to reduce your income. So what that means is if you made $100,000 in W-2 income this year, you basically are down to, on paper, making a $7,000 income. You hear a lot of people in real estate talking about being able to take depreciation on properties, but in equipment purchases and in the expense of the fees like we're looking at here, you're able to accelerate that far more quickly than a real estate purchase. So not saying, hey, real estate's bad. I think everybody's up in the air of whether or not, certain deals are right in real estate right now. But with the opportunity to do that, we've had people do this with 5 trucks at one time. And so if you're making $200,000 a year and your estimated taxes for even numbers, let's just say a low estimate of $50,000, and you go and you find, let's just say you buy 2 of the 40K packages, you have $80,000 in expense. That wipes out almost half of your taxable income, which will reduce that tax, by $25,000, $30,000. So not only are you getting that reduction in what your liability is this year, but you're buying into something that gives you repetitive passive income. On the 40K package, you get a fixed revenue-based income. That's a good, safe play over the 36 months. Whereas if you're buying an asset in option three or even in the lease purchase, we'll talk about that a little bit too. But in an option three, where you're buying the asset outright, you're not only owning that asset, it's tangible value over time. At the end of the 36 months, it's still, maybe you buy it for 60 today, it's still going to be worth probably $30,000 no matter the market in 3 years. So you've got that asset still with value at the end of time. You're taking your bonus 80% bonus depreciation now this year, or you can schedule depreciate it too if you wanted to schedule it over 3 years, take some each year. But if you've got that income, W-2 income, 80,000, 200,000, it doesn't matter. You can reduce that taxable income no matter what your situation is. So you get that ability there. And then obviously you get the income off of your asset as an asset owner and what it produces every month, which, we're still in a slow market. Things are slow right now, but yet we're still being able to produce results that over the course of the 36 months, we know that are going to be, exceeding expectations. Right now, we're probably on the middle to low end for some of these, but to be able to do that in such a down market, we feel pretty good about. So the other thing, and I'll throw this out there because there's a little bit of a caveat, if you're doing the lease purchase, which we've only got a finite amount of those left for this year anyway, we definitely will have more next year. So be prepared, maybe plan a little bit earlier for it from a tax play perspective, and get in and get the meat of next year when our busiest season is and when we're expecting a lot of kind of lift in the market. But we've been told by a couple of people now that in the lease purchase model, being that $20,000 of that's going down on the truck, that you can go ahead and bonus depreciate that asset because there's a down payment, there's a fixed amount of payments to pay it off over 36 months. So then not only are you able to expense the 45,000 or so in package consultant fees and equipment fees and those things that are true expenses, but now to be able to bonus depreciate, a $70,000 asset immediately this year, the 80% bonus, I think has then an extra even more value to finish those last few packages there. So we've got something for the tax play, from both a $40,000, a $75,000, and a asset purchase, whether it's financed or not. It kind of gives the opportunity for everybody in a little bit of different class. And I'll say too, we've had a lot of people ask for the option one type deal right now. You can buy multiple of the 40,000, and we're even offering a kind of micro version of that where you can get all the way down to $10,000 a piece. So that $10,000 expense, even if you make $60,000-$70,000 a year, getting an extra $10,000 expense, saves you, probably an extra $3,000 in taxes. So there's some opportunity there to reduce some taxable income. But on our side, we're just excited because we think it's a great return. It's great to be sharing in that revenue with people, sharing the excitement, sharing the growth of what we're doing. So I've talked to a lot of people about it the past few days, and I think there's a lot of excitement around everything. So we're excited to just kind of offer a little bit different, and really just wanted to break down a little bit of our thought, because we've had people come to us that weren't, used to equipment depreciation and aren't used to the expenses and their taxes. Again, we'll say it again. Talk to your tax accountant just to be sure with your situation. But we've been told this by numerous people, and there's a lot of things obviously in my business that we've seen over time with the equipment depreciation to be pretty comfortable with. But everyone's situation is unique. You may need to plan it differently. But those are kind of the rules around a little bit of what we're doing, and wanted to just break it down for you.
Awesome. Well, as always, thank you, Wesley, for everything. And it's been an awesome year, and we're looking forward to another good year next year, and hopefully be able to get more people into our programs and help change people's lives financially.
Absolutely. Excited for it, and happy Thanksgiving to everyone. And we're getting to that holiday time of year. So hope everyone gets to spend time with family.
For sure.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
All right.
Talk soon.